Matt Gaetz has big plans, and they don't stop at the House. Apparently, according to Rebecca Jones, and we'll see if there's corroboration and all that, Matt Gaetz plans to run for governor of Florida when DeSantis announces his candidacy for president, according to a key staffer in Gaetz's congressional office. The staffer also disclosed unethical, illegal activities inside the disgraced congressman's office. So that is interesting. So this key staffer is in a position to know that he's going to, perhaps imminently in the next 3 or 4 months, launch a bid for the governorship of Florida. Also, he's enough of a turncloak that he's providing this information to Rebecca Jones, who is, no friend of Matt Gaetz, and describing unethical, illegal activities. Now, we need a lot of corroboration before we can just accept all of this. However, am I predisposed to believe that perhaps something unethical or illegal has happened in his office? Well, I don't know. I've seen his Venmo, so yeah. But we do have to wait for the details. That said, he could be running for governor. What do you think about that, Bridget?
I'm with you. I mean, I am also predisposed to believe it that something untoward might have been going on in his office. That wouldn't surprise me too much. Like this is, just look at the company that he keeps. Look how he, look how he is. Like I feel like he's not going out of his way to be like, oh, everything here is something up and up. So I'll be interested to see where this story goes, and I want to make sure that when we talk about it, we're always centering, the survivors or the victims at the center, because what is being alleged is like pretty serious. But yeah, I don't have any trouble believing that he's the kind of person who would do this kind of thing. I have no trouble believing that whatsoever.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I have no trouble believing that he would have aspirations of becoming governor. I mean, he's one of the more high-profile Republicans in the state. That doesn't mean that this is going to be a lock for him. I will say, and is this controversial? Isn't it kind of an upgrade? I think it's a little bit better than having Ron DeSantis. I mean, it's terrible. It's maybe more embarrassing, but it's Florida. They'll get over it. I think it's an improvement, actually. I don't live in Florida. It's not up to me. I'm gonna message Farron Cousins and see what he thinks about it. That said, Rebecca Jones goes on to point out that Gaetz was so toxic during his 2022 election that even most Florida Republicans stayed away from him, including DeSantis, who did not endorse him and hasn't been seen in public with him since 2021. Of course, the sex trafficking investigation is still ongoing, although it doesn't seem like. It seems like if anything was going to come from that, it would have already come. So I don't have high expectations for that. And by the way, in the same way that DeSantis has largely abandoned Matt Gaetz supposedly believes that McCarthy has done the same thing, hasn't provided sufficient enough support or defense for him, and that's one of the reasons that Matt Gaetz had such an issue with him. Again, we're getting into very much the realm of like political gossip and speculation, but it does sort of make sense that he would try to make that run. I don't think that he's quite as savvy in a cruel, terrible way as DeSantis. So I actually think that not only would he be less bad as governor, maybe, but I also think the Democrats would have a better chance against him. Again, all this remains to be seen.
My garbage person of the week is everyone who is pretending to be mad about this whole gas stove thing. Including Matt Gaetz, congressman from the gates of hell, who tweeted this image. You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. And I want us to all watch the video that he posted. Just soak it in and then we'll analyze it. Here is a video he put on Twitter. That's it. But it seems simple. It seems like the rest of the joke, but just moments like these, I love picturing the moment he had the idea to do it.
Yep.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? First of all, how do you turn on a stove? Because I'm a rich kid who's never had to do anything for himself. Especially, I had my dad get me out of a DUI. And I have my friends deliver children so I can groom them.
Oh my. Yeah, it's so sad.
And they think they're so funny. And the most important thing, I want everyone to go. I have a Rebel HQ video that's coming out this weekend. It's about the M&M's thing. And the title is the Fox News thing they're pretending to be mad at comedy hour. They all do it. They all spend most of their time scaring you that you're gonna get murdered. And then they need to lighten it up a little bit. So they say, listen, they're canceling gas stoves. You don't cook anything for yourself, Matt Gaetz. You don't do anything for yourself. Jim Jordan's up in arms. Spare me. You don't care. It doesn't matter. Air fryers don't need gas and they're better than ovens. Get over it.